It might seem counterintuitive, but Nick Hardrath is actually bringing these dead pieces of wood back to life.
Once it's at the end of its life, it might be damaged from a storm or just from life expectancy of the tree. It's taken down and we're giving it a second life as lumber.
These trees and logs were destined for the dump, but rather than waste perfectly good wood, Nick turns them into pieces of art.
We've had a lot of stories throughout the years. Somebody that has a tree in their backyard that maybe their grandfather planted, they want to turn it into future and keep that legacy of that tree.
Nick owns Urban Craftsman in Milwaukee. He takes trees that need to be removed from backyards or city neighborhoods and sells them as lumber or turns them into unique furniture.
Very rarely do we have something outside of Milwaukee County, so it's pretty hyper-local.
He works with places like the city of Shorewood and Milwaukee Public Schools and just homeowners. So while I'm doing this story, it got me thinking, there's an oak tree in the backyard of the house I grew up in, and that would be so cool to have that made into a table or a desk that I could use for years and years to come. Nick sees the beauty in the imperfections of these trees, which are grown more or less naturally, versus ones specifically planted to be harvested for lumber. He receives about 250 to 300 trees a year. That means hundreds of trees brought back to life.